Welcome to Mythical More. So glad you could join us. You ever shopped at Aldi?
Yes.
Well, we're gonna highlight some things that you need to be buying.
But first, we're gonna freeze our frame.
Are we though? Made it so hard. My arms were flailing. So hard to freeze frame. Gwynedd, come on in here at your leisure. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you feel like coming in.
Hey, Gwynedd.
Gwynedd here
Hey!
has been tasting so much stuff in service of your shopping needs. To tell you and
Yes.
everyone else who's willing to go over to spork.com, why wouldn't you be? It's free, it's helpful, it's thorough, it's energetic, it's
Yeah.
positive.
What's your
It's all of
excuse?
those things.
It's
I know.
it's everything that you think you would hope for.
It's everything and more.
Now, a little bit about Aldi before we begin tasting things from there. If you were to describe it to someone who had never been to one,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you would be like, this is how it's different.
Well, you need to bring a quarter for your cart.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't
It's
it?
a cheapo type place, right? I mean,
They like stack stuff. There's no shelves, right?
Yeah, so it's mostly proprietary brands of things.
Right.
AKA like generics of things.
Okay.
But then they
Okay.
also have name brand stuff too, so it's confusing. And
It's
you
like
can
going
find
to
stuff.
like you found out you had an uncle that was really wealthy and he died, and then there was an estate sale and they were like, he had a lot of groceries for some reason.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to like return this cart. Isn't that kind of the vibe?
Yeah, Uncle Aldi died, and now we're
Because just everything is in. I've been in there one time.
Yeah.
In North Carolina, I haven't been in one.
Okay.
Everything was stacked on pallets, and I was like, I don't feel comfortable, and I left.
oh, you did? You just left?
I got a couple of things, but then I just left.
I think that probably happens to a lot of people. Like the first time you go, it's like, where am I and
It's
why am I
intimidating?
here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't have a quarter for a cart, then you have to like find a box somewhere in the store and like carry it around. I've done that many
Who's
times.
got quarters?
Oh. So let's start with something. I need
Okay.
to eat something because I have a lot of mouthwash in
We
my
need something
stomach.
to
Okay.
soak it up. Yeah.
Yeah, let's start with these Bake Shop oatmeal cranberry cookies.
Bake Shop oatmeal cream.
That sounds pretty intriguing.
So,
Ooh, they look south.
we taste tested all of the cookies that they sell
This is gonna be
at
good.
Aldi.
I can tell you this is gonna be good. Just
And
by
it was
smelling
some crazy number of them. There's a lot of big
They're
cranberry
very-
pieces in here.
Very chewy.
Mm-hmm.
If you like chewy, which I
Yeah.
do, you'll
That's,
like
that's the
this.
essence of an oatmeal cookie.
But
That
yeah,
is
it's got
very
the spices. I think the chew is kind of unbeatable.
This is nice. Mm-hmm. I do like.
I like it better than
So-
the raisins.
Okay, I'm so glad.
Yeah, me too. This is the best cookie that you tasted out of all of them at Aldi.
Yeah, and we didn't expect that, an oatmeal cookie was going to be the best cookie that we tasted, but it's so good.
Do you try to like forget your expectations? You go in just like totally blind.
I think that there's some things you just can't get past. Like it's like, I don't know, you just think like a chocolate chip cookie is going to be the best thing or something like that. But yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we were open to loving these and we do love them. And I think other people really like these too because I saw there were people looking for like dupe recipes on the internet.
Oh, they're trying to make these.
You know the purest form of flattery is duping.
Yep.
Aldi
true.
duping. This is the type of cookie that your granny would have, and then, but I gotta go to Granny's to get that cookie that she doesn't make. She just buys at Aldi's.
So you don't have to go to Granny's.
You don't have to
go where Granny
but
goes.
you gotta go where Granny goes. That's our
Gotta
number
go.
one so far.
Okay, cool.
Hot plate.
Now we have specially selected marinara sauce.
Specially selected premium marinara sauce.
Well,
This is
okay.
like got
So-
generic written on it in 5 different ways.
For sure. But the thing is, we think that this tastes like exactly like Rayo's marinara sauce, but it's much cheaper.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So tell me what you
I'm
think.
going heavy on the sauce and light on the what?
Yeah.
I've already had quite a few noodles.
Look at that.
I gargled them earlier.
Gargling noodles.
It's tangy. It's a bit pasty,
Okay.
which I think can be is it Rayo or Rayo?
You're saying you want it to be more liquidy, or you want it to be?
I kind of like it like this.
Okay. Yeah, and it's kind of oily too, which Rayo's is, and like it's salty as well, which I personally really like.
Yeah, it's salty.
Yeah,
It's good.
but that's it's
pretty
like
good.
really cheap marinara sauce.
It's worth.
It's really
It's
good.
definitely worth
Do
a
you know
shot.
how much this costs? Just for a pound and a half?
I want to say that's like $4 ish, and then like a jar of Rayo's
It's
is
like
like
$7.99 or
yes,
something.
it is.
Distributed and sold exclusively by Aldi.
We're living.
Batavia, Illinois.
Have you been?
To Batavia? Look under your finger there. It says shake well before serving.
And refrigerate after opening.
Oh yeah, we are just wow.
We're doing both of those.
Can we bring the fun meter back out? Because there's nothing worse than like popping the top on something.
$4.29.
$4.29. That's pretty good. And then realizing that you should have shook it first.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I think that
Not as special as these cookies, but
shake
Okay.
well before using should be on the lid of things that need to be shaken.
oh, that's more
well.
money though. And Aldi's trying to save that.
Yeah, that's right.
Totally.
Or Aldi. I know I keep saying Aldi.
They could have made that the name of the pasta sauce. Shake well before opening sauce.
It's a really
That's
good
something Trader
idea.
Joe's
Would you
do.
mind if I
It is. Oh my
if I just
God.
shook well?
Aldi doesn't get that cute.
Trader Giotto's.
What do you
Shake
think?
well before
what do you
serving
think the
sauce.
owner of Aldi drives?
Well, you kind of telegraphed that one. Aldi.
But do you think he goes to parties and he's like, I own Aldi, I drive an Aldi.
Yeah, for
No.
sure.
No,
My name is Albie.
I think. I mean, it seems like he should be driving, or she should be driving something used, or at least generic. What's
Yeah.
a generic car?
Prius. Used Prius. A 99 Prius.
I love
is
that
what
old
the
Prius.
owner of Aldi
This
drives.
is good. I just smelled it.
Oh, now you got a refrigerator. Refrigerate it
Oh,
quickly,
yeah.
quickly,
Oh, God.
quickly,
Oh,
quickly.
and I shook it.
All right, what's next?
This is not as
Okay.
good
Okay,
as the cookies.
but still good.
Yes,
So good.
ma'am.
So
Cheddar
this
cheese
is
and Parmesan notes.
yes. So this is another dupe for the unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much like that, but it's not because it's from Aldi.
It's good.
Aldi,
Semi-hard
Aldi.
cheddar cheese with notes of Parmesan. Yeah, it's a total dupe.
It's not a total dupe, though.
It's not a total dupe.
It has more Swiss notes.
Swiss?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just cheddar and parm.
Think Swiss when you eat it.
I like that. It's got that bitterness.
Think a little Swissy. Make your thoughts a little Swissy.
Think Swiss. I
How close do you think it is to the Trader Joe's?
think it's somewhat close, but I agree that it's not like a straight up dupe. I think this is creamier too.
Yeah, because the unexpected cheddar at Trader Joe's is more like cheddar in that it almost falls apart a little bit. You
Exactly.
can't get a good clean bite. Like if you had this cheese at your house and there was somebody who you was one in your friend group that you had suspected of a crime,
Yes.
and they had to put a bite pattern on like a body, you could have them bite a block of this and it would make a great bite
What
pattern.
was the crime?
Biting somebody to death. And
Like one of those out of control toddlers?
yeah, it was a toddler. Yes, my friend is a toddler, and but you couldn't do that
guy.
with unexpected cheddar because it crumbles.
Yeah. No, that's such a good point. If you have toddlers that are committing crimes in your home, you should
need to-
absolutely
yeah.
have some of this around.
You got to go with creamy cheeses to get those bite patterns.
Or a
Stuff
book
like
club.
that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yep, you could have a toddler book club.
Yeah,
I do
totally.
like it. I do like it though. I
I make
think
you do all the reading. It's kind of
just because I like cheese, to me it's better than the marinara.
Okay.
oh, but it not better than the Trader Joe's.
No, but a good dupe.
You really have developed a relationship with that cheese. It seems.
I have
Next we have
Greek yogurt. We keep this in our home.
okay.
this exact brand.
No, just
Nope.
just this food stuff.
Yeah, Greek yogurt. Yeah,
Greek yogurt. It's just good to have around.
this is honey vanilla.
Okay. So yeah, this is
Whoa.
honey vanilla flavored. I also always have Greek yogurt at home, and it makes me sick when I buy Greek yogurt now, and it costs like $7 for like a thing this size.
And
right?
how much is this one?
I think this is also
$3.75.
yeah.
$3.75. Chase
It's
is holding
around
up
$4.
numbers.
I know, I love that. Thank you so much. But that's such a good deal, right? And
Lots of protein.
tastes really good.
That's why you do it, right?
Ooh,
'Cause
that's nice.
It has protein.
That, and it's so versatile because you can use it for dips.
You
I
can
myself purchased a $7 tub, was angry about it, but then I dipped stuff in it and I realized why I paid $7. But I'd love to pay half.
Yeah, listen, if you make yourself a chili and you realize
Yeah.
that you don't have sour cream, Greek yogurt is not a bad substitute for it. It's not sour cream. It's not as good. But it's better
it's
than
there.
a trip to the store, am I right?
It's a white dollop.
Amen.
You want to get in your Aldi?
So as long as there's a white dollop on your chili,
No, it,
You can-
doesn't,
you-
it
you
can't be
accept?
any white dollop.
okay.
I'm saying that yogurt has a, yogurt specifically.
White dollop. Is that not something they ever called you at any point in your life?
Oh, that would have been a great
That would
name.
have been. I was trying to set you up, man. Come on, dude.
I don't know.
It's a little Yoplait-ish in a good
so,
way.
I know. I was going to say, well, this is definitely less versatile.
It
You're
feels
not putting
indulgent.
this on your. This is not going to be the white dollop you're putting on your chili
'Cause of the honey vanilla.
it's
It's
not
honey
thick
vanilla
enough.
flavored.
But do
Oh.
they have a? They probably have a plain. No.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
But I just think that this honey vanilla one is so especially good.
Yeah, I could treat myself with this.
It is.
You don't need anything else.
It is.
Just me and a hammock and a bowl of yogurt.
That's.
Should I
my
have
idea of
shaken
a
this
vacation.
beforehand? Probably not.
But it doesn't shake up all
But
that
you should
well.
refrigerate it now.
Yeah, I don't love it because it does. You don't need to shake it,
Okay.
Well, it gets that liquid at the top, and you have to stir it.
or you can just pour that off.
Oh,
No, you need to
What
retain
is that?
moisture.
yeah. What is that stuff?
Water.
What?
Water content.
Yogurt.
Really?
juice?
Water.
It's just, it separates a little
I don't.
bit.
I don't think. I think I just pour that off because I like my yogurt to be even stouter.
Okay.
Oh, you need like a firm,
I like the thickest of thick yogurts.
maybe a tofu consistency you would like. I bet you if you let yogurt
yeah.
stay out long enough, it would turn into
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Also with my almond butters, I don't try to mix that stuff up either. I just I like it real thick almond. I just I just pour that oil off.
Oh,
you
you're like, I don't
de-oil.
need it.
It's too hard to try to mix that
That's
stuff.
so interesting.
It's too hard for me.
Yeah, I like to
It's
mix.
too
I'm a
hard.
mixer.
Life is so hard.
He's
for
gone
me.
rogue.
I don't know how you guys feel about this one in terms of where it lies in the rankings.
I love it. I freaking love it more than the cheese.
Wow.
More than the cheese.
Well, I
That
don't,
cheese is
but I
special.
don't care for cheese like you do. So, I mean, we can just move the round pasta down, put it right
I mean,
there.
none of these are bad. Just because there's a ranking doesn't mean that it's not good.
But when you return your cart, you get your coin back.
Yeah, you do.
You got to keep that.
So that's
On a string
it's
around your
really
neck,
an
probably.
incentive to. It reduces their labor cost of having to move carts around. I think is what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't have to have cart people.
100%. And they don't bag your groceries for you either.
But then the cart narc
But,
can't
like-
go into an Aldi parking lot and make content.
But they didn't go the route of self checkout, which now everyone has gone back on.
I know.
That's quite a fiasco.
Don't get me started.
You watch the cart narc?
The what?
The cart narc, the guy who is in the parking lot and goes up to people who haven't put their grocery cart back, and he has like magnetic stickers, and he throws it on the people's car,
No.
and they get so upset.
Oh my God.
I've never seen people get so mad, and then they chase him around their cars, but they can't catch up with him because it's just going around the cars, and he films the whole thing. You gotta watch it.
So it's to just to shame people for like not doing the right thing.
Yeah, and he like
putting their carts
maintains
back.
his cool the whole time, and there's some imitators out there, I think, but the original is the cart narc.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen something like it. I don't know if it was officially. Oh no.
Why are you gonna be doing that, man?
Why? Why?
Because they're both breakfast foods.
Okay, listen. So this is Appleton
is-
Farms bacon. That is one of
Oh.
our favorite bacon items of all bacon items. Not our number one favorite, but it's like very high on our list of the best bacon. This
And you
was
just get it at Aldi.
this was in the news recently because I guess there's a Canadian company that's called like Appleton Meats or something like that that
yeah.
makes meat from
Sausage.
cells in a laboratory.
Oh,
so
that one.
everyone was being like, this Aldi bacon is made from cells in a laboratory, but it's very much not. It's made from pigs
Gotcha.
in a probably much sadder place than a laboratory.
I want the lab grown meat.
I know.
want
I
it.
don't think
Bring
that
it
seemed
as
that
fast
bad,
as you
but
can.
it's
the
not.
way that they
anyway.
package it,
Ooh, yeah.
it doesn't
Ooh, it's
look
greasy.
it's not very photogenic with the fat side forward on the label. Then you get to the side, you're like, oh, that's bacon. And then you get to the back, and you're like, oh, hey, look at that. But why did they do the fat side?
You want
it's
what
so
you
true.
want is a fancy bacon that's sliced and then offset. That's what you want.
That's
don't
what
you?
I think that's what I'm wanting, but I don't need it, do I?
No, you don't need it.
I don't.
That's
need
very solid bacon and is also affordable, right? I mean, it's all that's the point.
It's good, right?
It's very good.
It's super thick. I think.
I combined it with the cheese. No one saw.
Okay.
I combined
so
it with
good.
the yogurt. Everyone saw.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Not a good idea.
Okay.
Could have been worse.
Cheese was great.
I bet you it'd be good on that too.
Bacon on your spaghetti, huh?
Yeah,
A little
carbonara.
carbonara.
I'll do that right now.
Yum. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, and we got
Okay.
If it ain't
Last
broke,
but
don't
not
add
least-
bacon.
chicken
Do add
fries.
bacon.
Last but not least, Kirkwood chicken fries, which people on the internet say are exactly like Burger King chicken fries.
I'm about to say, looks like Burger King.
I've never had a Burger King chicken
Oh
fry.
my gosh!
I don't like the
I'm gonna do some
concept.
double stack in here. There we go.
I don't like the concept of a meat fry. I think it's a little bit weird, but what do we think?
Fully cooked chicken fries, breaded fry-shaped chicken
they're
breast
good though,
patties
right?
with rib meat.
Burger King.
But the rib meat is still from a chicken.
They
It's
got
not-
ribs. You ever seen a ribless chicken?
Yeah, they were really floppy.
They have a tough time.
This is about as squishy as a ribless chicken, actually.
I like this.
It is
I
squishy,
mean,
but
It's just, is that just foam in there? It's foam meat, Gwyneth.
well, what I find is when I invite
is
all my
that?
toddler friends over,
good.
they love this. You know what I'm saying? Now, it doesn't really catch the bite patterns as well. I saved the cheese for that, but they love this. I put a plate of these out. Next thing you know, they asked me for a whole nother batch.
I'm wrapping it in bacon,
There you go.
and now I'm happy.
But they're like fast food, in that they're spongy and not
Yeah.
a whole lot like chicken.
They're
But
spongy. You're warned,
they're chicken fries.
but at least they're probably good for you.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Yeah,
Especially
based
if
on
you
what I'm
wrap
seeing
it
right
in
here.
Oh, yeah,
a
baby.
strip of bacon.
I know.
8 of them is 240 calories.
It seems okay
Yeah, I mean, you got to eat
for your toddler friends. They're growing.
the whole bag to get to like a daily caloric intake for me.
I have had the chicken fries from Burger King, and I will say this is pretty close. So if you want to be in that space,
Cool.
and you know it's growing on me.
Well,
Once you embrace the sponginess, I like it.
Yes.
I mean, the ranking is falling apart a little bit on this side of the table.
No, did you want to move the bacon up? Probably.
Yeah. Where does it land?
It was very good bacon, but honestly,
I
I
don't think
find it's hard to have bad bacon.
That's why I left it here.
Okay.
So I'm fine with it being on the bottom. Those
then
are a
we're
little
gonna-
bit
We're
surprising.
gonna move these here. We're gonna move this here, and we're actually putting the fries above the bacon because
Yeah, I agree with this.
you
Ranking.
know what?
Okay.
You know, if you don't want it, you won't care for it. But if you're interested in it, you'll like it.
Wow.
And so the oatmeal cookies are number one.
Yeah, they are.
I didn't expect that.
These are really special.
I love
What's
being
your number
surprised. I think the oatmeal cookies are incredibly delicious, but I
Well-
would probably go with the I'd probably go with the marinara sauce.
one? Okay.
Personally, I just
All right.
eat a lot of marinara sauce, and I think it's delicious.
I do have more marinara than oatmeal cookies.
Next time you
Yeah.
go to Aldi, think about sport. Think about us. Maybe make a wheel video or something. I don't know. It's like-
Oh,
I love it when people are doing something that's like they're having the time of their life, yet they're making us a video. That makes you feel
Yeah,
good.
and
Yeah.
Aldi is where you have the time
And
of your life.
Aldi is it.
absolutely. Better than getting your wisdom teeth out.
Aldi is it.
We're bringing all of our epic rap battles to vinyl. Join the Mythical Society as a third-degree quarterly or annual member by June 30th to be eligible to receive this collectible. MythicalSociety.com.